So let me ask Dr. Bernstein a question. Doc, why did you think inflation was temporary?
The word, of course, transitory is what you're referring to, and I not only believe, but I've said, and this is
Well, is temporary and transitory, those are synonymous, right?
yeah, those are they're synonyms. And I
Okay,
think
well, tell me why.
But I think transitory was
Tell me why you thought inflation, I'm going to be accurate. Why in your infinite wisdom you thought inflation was transitory or temporary?
Well, let me be clear about what we meant at the time. And by the way, and this is contrary to what Ranking Member Scott said earlier, I did not ever say that people didn't understand transitory. What I said was we didn't understand transitory. In fact,
Well, that's clear. We can stipulate to that.
That word is temporally ambiguous. It meant different things. To some people, it meant 2 weeks. To some people, it meant 2 years. What we meant, and let me answer your question, we thought inflation was going to accelerate and gradually cool down over time. Now, that has turned out to be in fact, the pattern that inflation has taken. But transitory was much too ambiguous a description of that dynamic. Acceleration, cooling.
So now inflation is down from 9% to 5%. Are you telling me that when you said inflation was transitory, you were correct?
No, I'm not saying I was correct or incorrect. What I'm saying was that was an ambiguous.
Like you're saying you were correct.
No, I'm saying that was an ambiguous, an unclear word that was poorly chosen, I think, for that discussion because it meant different things to different people. To me,
well, has it been transitory?
Inflation has, in fact, behaved much as I just described. We thought inflation was going to accelerate and gradually cool over time, and that is
Jared's going to cut me off. Has it been transitory?
Inflation has accelerated and cooled.
Senator's time's expired. I want to fulfill what you said, that I was going to cut you off.
Yeah.
Senator Van Hollen of Maryland's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations to all of you on your nomination.
Hello, friends. I have breaking news to share with you this afternoon. Republicans in the House are preparing to hold several votes. Lawmakers expect to announce a new House Speaker very soon. But Democrats are warning that this decision could stall President Biden's economic and climate agenda. This comes as the president announces his next energy plan. My dearest friends, I'll be going over everything that you need to know. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. President Biden on Friday announced the locations of 7 regional hubs to manufacture hydrogen. It is a fuel cleaner that fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal, but one which can be derived from renewable energy, nuclear power, and planet-warming methane gas. Biden made the announcement alongside Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm. Speaking in front of port workers on Friday, Biden touted the hydrogen hubs as a major part of his Bidenomics plan to create new jobs and new industries. He also said the hydrogen initiative would make progress on his ambitious climate goals. 7 regional hubs will be awarded funding from a pot of $7 billion that was passed last year as part of the bipartisan infrastructure law. Biden administration officials said they are still determining exact locations for the hubs in each region. The Biden administration hopes that these hubs will spark a new U.S. industry that senior administration officials estimated could catalyze around $50 billion in public and private investments and create tens of thousands of jobs. Senior administrative officials estimated that together the 7 hubs will eventually produce 3 million tons of hydrogen each year, which is a third of the total national goal the Department of Energy has set for 10 million tons of hydrogen produced by the year 2030. In addition to economic impacts, the Biden administration is betting big on hydrogen for its climate goals. Senior administration officials said The fuel will be used to clean up sectors of the economy, like heavy-duty trucking and industry, both of which are hard to wean off fossil fuels. Another Republican is prepared to throw his hat in the ring if GOP nominee Jim Jordan stumbles in his quest for the House Speaker's gavel. GOP Representative Mike Johnson, a member of the GOP leadership team, plans to jump into the race if Jordan cannot secure the 217 votes needed on the House floor, according to a source familiar with the lawmakers' plans. If Jim Jordan cannot get 217 votes, Johnson intends to step up. Many members are asking him to do so. Politico reported that Johnson will most likely run if Jordan drops out. So in a recent statement, Johnson said he's fully backing Jordan and working to get him elected Speaker. Jordan is chairman of a powerful Judiciary Committee. Mike Johnson, who was elected to Congress in 2016 and has served as a GOP conference vice chair since 2021, is popular and well-liked among his Republican colleagues and has carefully avoided making many political enemies on Capitol Hill. If the math does not work out in Jordan's favor for a floor vote, Johnson would seek to be a consensus candidate. This is an attempt to bridge hard-right conservatives and moderates who have been opposing one another in the 10 days since Kevin McCarthy was removed of the Speaker's gavel. Mike Johnson has followed a path similar to two of his colleagues, Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Representative Jim Jordan. All three served as head of the Republican Study Committee, which is the largest caucus of conservatives in Congress, before moving up to leadership post. But after defeating Jordan and winning the nomination for Speaker on Wednesday, Steve Scalise abandoned his bid the next day after it became clear he could not cobble together the 217 votes needed on the House floor. On Friday, Jordan won his party's nomination for Speaker on his second try. However, 55 Republicans said they would not back Jordan on the House floor. That means Jordan has his work cut out for him this weekend. To win the Speaker's gavel, he can afford only to lose 4 GOP votes, given the Slim Party's majority. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on this? Who do you think should become the next House Speaker? Please let me know in the comments section below. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you very much for being part of this community. To say thank you, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dearest friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.